This is the Canon 70 to 150 f4.5 zoom lens. It was introduced into the market in 1979. It was also given to me by my sister. Now, she found this lens at work, and I'm kind of glad she did, because she gave it. I was very fortunate that she gave it to me, and now I have a brand new lens for my Canon A1 camera. So, I'm very excited to go try this out. So, and I think a good place to try this out would be along the seawall in Morgan City. So join me as I load a roll of Kodak Gold 200 to see what this lens can do. The first subject I wanted to capture was the red light house that's across the river. Now, this is a push-pull lens, so at the 150 focal length, the lens is fully extended outward, and it's very awkward to get a steady shot handheld. I also had to quickly remind myself that this lens did not have image stabilization technology like the lenses for my digital camera. The next thing I wanted to shoot was the railroad drawbridge. These pictures came out a lot cleaner because I leaned against the seawall to steady the lens so I could get a still shot. I really like this picture. With the zoom lens, I'm able to fill the frame with the drawbridge that's in the middle of the river. That's something I couldn't do with a wider lens. As my kids were walking around the seawall, I noticed a tugboat coming down the river, so of course I had to try to get a couple of pictures of it. I probably should have zoomed in more because it's hard to distinguish the tugboat from the bridges. Here we go. This is better. You can actually tell the boat is going under the bridge. This one doesn't work because the boat blends in with the background. This one turned out pretty good. I like how I caught the boat in the middle of the two cement pylons that hold up the bridge. This is the last shot I got of the tugboat. Not as good as the previous image, but I do like how it's in the middle of the two bridges. The next spot we went to was Lawrence Park, which is 3 blocks away from the river. While my 10-year-old twins were playing at the playground, my oldest son and I walked around the park. With these two pictures, I tried to get a detailed shot of the pipe coming out of the ground, and I absolutely do not like these pictures. I wanted to capture something different, but these pictures remind me that I do not like making these types of images. As we walked along the edges of the park, I stopped to capture the aesthetic of the city. The next image I got came out really well. I like how the truck is the subject of the picture, and the out-of-focus tree on the right side of the frame creates depth in the image. When I got to the other side of the park, I noticed some road construction was going on, so I snapped a few pictures. But they didn't turn out as well as I thought they would. After walking around the park, I sat down and took the last exposures of the road of my kids playing. Well, I'm pretty happy with the results after shooting this roll of film with this lens. I didn't get any showstopper images, but that's to be expected when you're trying out new gear. What I did get was an idea how to use this lens in the future. Well, that's it for this video. If you made it this far, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe and like the video. In any case, I'll see y'all next time.